Welcome friends, welcome to this video on how to attract the top ranking advisors for allotment under your organization. And you must be already aware that there are large number of development officers will going to retire during the next 4 to 5 years. And there will be large number of advisors who will be eligible for allotment. The question is, are you eligible for the allotment? In this video, you will learn what are the eligibility criteria for getting the allotments and how to attract the top ranking advisors for allotment under your organization. So let us begin with eligibility criteria for allotment. What are the eligibility criteria for allotments? There are 3 criteria you can get the allotment of your agents. Here in this video, we will focus only on the eligibility criteria and number of advisors. All other the technical aspects you can refer to my write-up on allotment of advisors. So here we will focus only on the eligibility criteria and how to attract the advisors. Number 1 criteria is net addition of advisor during the last financial year. You have to show minimum net addition of 2 advisors during the last financial year. And this net addition can be achieved either by recruitment of new advisors or by reinstatement of the advisors. And the maximum allotment under this criteria will be 5 or to the equal number of net additions. If you have done the net addition of 4 agents, you will be eligible for 4 advisors. If you have done net addition of 6 advisors, you will get 5 advisors for the allotment. If you have not done any net addition, then next option for you is you must have recruited and activized minimum 5 advisors during the last financial year. Minimum 5 is must. So you have to recruit and activize minimum 5 advisors during the last financial year, then only you will be eligible for allotment in the next year. And here also the maximum allotment will be 5 advisors. Even if you are recruited and activized more than 5, but maximum allotment will be restricted to the 5 advisors. And third criteria, if you have not done any net addition, if you have not done any recruitment during the previous year, then you have the option to recruit and activize the advisors during the current year. If you recruit and activize minimum 5 advisors during the current year, then also you will be eligible for allotment of 5 agents. And here there is no restriction of minimum number of advisors you should have in your team. Even if you have 5 advisors, 10 advisors or 15 advisors, if you are showing either net addition or recruitment during the previous year or recruitment during the current year, you are eligible for the allotment. Then we will see maximum number of advisors you are eligible for allotment. How many advisors can be allotted to you during the current financial year or any financial year? There are also 2 options. One, if you are having 50 active agents, less than 50 active agents last year. Active agents means those who are introduced at least 1 proposal during the last financial year. And you must be having lot of exempted agents, exempted from MBG agents who are not introducing any proposal during the financial year. Here I would like to suggest you can push them to at least introduce 1 proposal of single premium of 1 lakh. If they introduce 1 proposal of single premium of 1 lakh, they complete their MBG. Once they complete their MBG, then that year will be counted for the payment of gratuity for them. So those who are having more number of MBG agents, exempted from MBG agents, they push them to at least introduce 1 proposal of single premium of 1 lakh. They can introduce their own proposal also. By this, their gratuity payment will increase. Now, if you are having less than 50 active agents, less than 50 means any number, not necessarily 15, that I already explained, then maximum allotment that you will get is 10 advisors. How the 10 advisors will be arrived at? Based on the last year's criteria. that is either net addition of 2 advisors or recruitment and activization of minimum 5 advisors during the last year. If you have fulfilled either of the criteria, then you are eligible for maximum 5 agents based on your performance during the previous year, and balance 5 you can recruit during the current year, so that maximum allotment will be the 10 advisors. And if you are not recruited or done net addition during the previous year, then in the current year you have to recruit 10 advisors to get maximum allotment of 10 advisors under your organization. Minimum 5 is must. If you recruit minimum 5, you will get allotment of 5 advisors. Anything above that, if you have say recruited 7 agents, you will get allotment of 7 advisors, but maximum will be the 10 advisors. So this is the criteria for getting maximum allotments of 10 advisors if you are having less than 50 active advisors during the last year. And if you are having 50 or more active advisors during the last year, then you are eligible for maximum allotment of 15 advisors. How 15 will be arrived at? Maximum 5 based on your performance of last year, either under the net addition or under recruitment of activization of 5 agents, and balance 10 on recruitment of 5 agents during the current year. That means if you recruit 5 advisors, you will get allotment of 10 advisors. After one, that means for 1 advisor you will get allotment of 2 advisors. For minimum 5 is must. Or if you have not done any net addition during the last year or not recruited any advisors during the last financial year, then in the current year, if you recruit 10 advisors, then you will get allotment of 15 advisors. This is the advantage of having 50 or more active agents during the last year. I hope I have clarified about the eligibility criteria and maximum number of advisors that you can get for allotment. Now third, we will do some analysis of the rules. First is no recruitment, no allotment. If you are not recruiting the advisor during the previous year or not done any recruitment before allotment during the current year, then you are not eligible for allotment. So for getting allotment of advisors, you have to recruit and activize minimum 10 advisors every year. Why 10? Because if you recruit 5 agents, then those 5 in the current year, then those 5 agents will not be counted for the next year. So to become eligible for allotment of 10 advisors every year, you have to recruit and activize minimum 10 advisors every year. This is the basic analysis of the rules. This is, you have to keep in mind that every year you have to recruit and activize minimum 10 advisors every year. And second is, for allotment, the ranking list of advisors is made those who are eligible for allotment based on first premium income brought in by them during the last financial year. So when the ranking list is prepared, and the top ranking advisors will be given preference to choose the development officer of their choice. So this is the rule. Now the question is how to attract the top ranking development officers towards their organization. But before that, we have to see the recruitment. You have to become eligible for allotment, and for eligibility you have to recruit and retain the advisors. So what should be your strategy for recruitment and retention of the advisors? Number 1 is, you plan for recruitment and activization of minimum 15 advisors every year. Minimum 10 is required, but you focus on recruitment and activization of minimum 15 advisors every year. For that, you can plan. One thing I would like to tell you here, don't plan for some high targets. Because once you set your very high targets, then there is a possibility that if you don't get success initially, you tend to give up. So always keep the target which is challenging. It should not be easy also, but it should be challenging. So 15 advisors every year I think is a challenging task. And how to go about it, you should make it simple. When you make it simple and make it easy, then definitely you will going to achieve it. And to make it simple, focus on recruitment of 5 advisors every 4 months. Say April, August and December, you can choose to recruit 5 advisors every month. So in April, recruit 5 advisors, train them for next 3 months. In again August, recruit 5 advisors, train them for next 3 months, and in December, recruit 5 advisors and train them for next 3 months. In this way, by the end of the year, you will have a new team of 15 activized agents. That will take care of your allotment of 10 advisors or 15 advisors in your team. So now the question is how to go about the recruitment. You have to strive for zero termination. The strategy for recruitment and retention should be such a way that you should strive for zero termination. The retention of the advisor starts from at the recruitment stage itself. So when you are recruiting the advisors, first thing you have to do is to focus on recruitment of full-time advisors. You must be thinking, why full-timer advisors? It is difficult to recruit part-timer advisors, then how the full-timer advisors you will be able to attract? Friends, I must tell you that today your target audience are either millennial or Generation Z. They are very ambitious. They want to earn a lot of money. And one of their traits is they want to work independent. They want to have more free time. And they want to work from where they want, from any area or any position. They don't want 9 to 5 job. So it is very easy for you to project the agency to them as a full-time career option. It all mindset. How you look at it, you will get it. The way you think, you will attract those kinds of people. So you will get what you think about. So think about recruiting the full-timers advisors and project the agency as a startup opportunity. Because today's generation are in sync with this word startup. So when you project the agency as a startup opportunity, then definitely it will grab their attention. And then you filter out your prospects at the recruitment stage itself. You give them complete clarity about this profession. What are the challenges of this profession? Also give them the assurance that you are there to help them at every stage of their lives. Once they feel confident about it, then they will continue in this profession. And those who are not interested, they are not ready for the challenges of this profession, you can filter out them from the initial stage itself. Don't waste your time beyond them. And then those who are interested, you can groom them to become full-timers. And for recruitment, you must build the online systems for recruitment. Because again, your target audience are available online, and it is much easier for you to reach out to them on social media platforms, grab their attention and bring them in your fold. The second stage will be, you have to train them. As I told you, you recruit for first month and then train them for the next 3 months. But here again, the challenge is they don't come for the training. So you have to create your own online training portal, upload, pre-record all your induction training modules and ask them to view as per their convenience. This way they will feel confident and definitely they will get trained. And number 3 is then you have to build the systems to keep track of their activities and analyzing their activities. Because once you keep track of their activities, you will come to know in which areas they are, which skills they are lacking. So you can help them to acquire those skills so that ultimately they will achieve the targets which they have set for themselves, and it will lead to zero termination. So these are the strategies that you have to adopt for recruitment and retention of the advisors. And now the question is, once you have fulfilled the eligibility criteria, the next is how to attract the top ranking advisors. As I already told you that ranking will be built based on the first premium income brought in by advisors during the last financial years, and the top ranking advisors will be given the preference to select the development officer of their choice. So are you on the top rank? Are you among those development officers with whom every advisor will like to join? And if you have built those systems which I already explained to you, then you don't have to worry about it, because your action speaks louder than the words. When these allotable advisors see that the systems which you are building, how much value you are adding up to your advisors, how you are helping your advisors to achieve their dreams and goals, then all the top ranking advisors will love to join your organization, and you will have the option to select that whom you want in your organization. Friends, this is the way you can make yourself eligible for allotment, and by building those systems you can attract the top ranking advisors towards your organization. Now the question is how to build these online systems. Friends, for that I invite you to join the life membership of KG's Hub. KG's Hub is a community of like-minded development officers and SBAs having the common objective to enhance the public image of LIC advisors. And here we work on 2 aspects. Number 1, how to develop the success mindset. Because success is 80% mindset and 20% skills. So we work on how to develop the success mindsets, and second is how to build the online systems for recruitment training and mentoring of your advisors. For more details on KG's Hub and how to build these online systems, I have recorded this 45-minute video, 45-minute webinar, which you can view anytime. It is webinar on demand. You can use this link kguru.in/webinar. Use this link to view this webinar and join the live membership of KG's Hub. Definitely we will have a great time together. I think it is a revolution. Yes, we are working towards the revolution because we collectively work to enhance the public image of LIC advisors. And once the public image of LIC advisors increases, more and more people will like to take this profession, and your problem of recruitment of advisors will be solved permanently. Wish you all the success, and thank you for watching the video till the end. Meet you in the webinar.